Hello, I'm out here today, just doing a little mini review on some goodies I've gotten recently from from MORZH, and this is the MORZH Cube sauna tent, which I'm really excited about and waited a pretty long time for, as I'm back ordered for a minute. So yeah, I just want to show you some goodies. But I got a steam generator as well for it, and yeah, I'll just give a quick demonstration on all that good stuff. So stay tuned. Yeah, hello, I'm back. Yeah, so we decided, this is the inside of the tent. I don't know what you can see or whatever, but we got some sauna hats for our guests and everything, kids and stuff, and which is great. It's been great. It's been wonderful. We've had it for maybe about a month now. This is just the new addition, and I will talk about that here in a couple minutes. But yeah, it's held up through. We live in Ohio, so it's not too weather inclement here, but everything's been great. You know, it's hardied some good windstorms and some good rain, and yeah, it's been fantastic. Got a little patio deck out here, out in the middle of the yard, because I had it up by the house and looked kind of sketch. But yeah, I'm just gonna give you like a little rundown. I'm not gonna run it because it's too hot. I'd just be dying, which is yeah. If you don't want to see that. Steam generator, it is fantastic. It really is. It creates like a really wet environment. Almost like if you were just to have rocks thrown on and then just sprinkle water, but you do not have to use that with the sauna steam generator, which it has been great. Take backs from it, it does create a more comfortable environment as far as like long use, like 20-25 minutes is probably my max, and you can't really do that in a dry sauna. It needs to have humidity. So, and I run about 190 to 200 ish, and then the steam generator will just kick out steam, and you can't really visually, you can see it, but you need like a light through it. But it's working, buddy. It's working. It's hot, and yeah, it's been great. And you just pour water in, and it siphons it up through boils water, and then it steams out there, and it is just great. It's wonderful. Something I will definitely do in the spring, summer, and fall maybe. Not so much in the winter, just because in Ohio we freeze here. And I just would hate to risk cracking it if I left water in it, because it still has a little bit of water in it. And yeah, it's been great. It's been a really good addition to it. I'm glad we purchased it. You know, it's like a different experience in the sauna here. And then yeah, I would show you temp gauges and stuff. I just have a temp gauge up here. Like I said, we run about 190, 200, and humidity has to be about 95% with that running. Like if I was just to throw water on it and stuff like that, it's really you get intense heat. Like with rocks, you get intense heat for a short period of time, where this is not so intense, and it's more of a comfortable wet heat, but you can definitely feel the moisture in there as soon as you walk in here, and it's nice. It's great. And yeah, this is just my little sauna setup. I'm glad I bought it, glad I purchased it. It was a great investment, and I've spent quite a few minutes in here. So this is it though. I mean, it's great. I'm glad it was a great addition. And then just to put it together, real easy. It's super easy. They make it real easy. It came in a little box. Unpack it. It's all pretty much ready to go from box. You don't have to, no assembly required. All I had to do was just screw this on and put some Teflon in there, and that was it. And then it don't leak. It's great. And then there's like a little baffle piece. It almost looks like a football, and you just want to stick the tapered end in first. It's like a cone, and it just literally just tapers down. You stick that in first, and it just sets in there. And I think that all it does is just make wind current up the steam, or up the pipe here, and just forces more air through there, so it don't get, and it slows the heat down so it stays in here longer, basically. And I don't get no backup through the stove at all when I'm starting fires and stuff like that. I get no backups as far as smoke coming out of here, and it's just been great. It's been wonderful. And I cut little blocks. I call these my like little finding my heat. You know, I start the fire with 2 nice good splits, and then I will add these in when it hits about 160, 170, and then it'll boost the temperature back up. And I don't use big logs because it's just a waste of wood at the end of the day. And yeah, so that's it. I mean, it's been great. I'm glad. It was a great investment. So if you have any questions, please reach out, and I will try to, yeah, thank you. All right, bear with me. I'm gonna like take you a little walk around this giant tent. Yeah. Dang it. I'll just give you a little tour of the tent as well, like a little mini review, a little add-on for the end of it. We decided to go with the Cube MORZH over the, this is just an honest review, totally honest. We decided to go with MORZH just because of the, just the craftsmanship, you know, like you figure we live in America here, and we see a lot of Chinese stuff, first generation, third generation, second generation stuff come out, and it's just cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. So I decided to go with MORZH tent just because of that reason. Everything's made in Kazakhstan, Russia, and I believe the Russians kind of do it right. And I believe that. I'm Russian, so so it is what it is. And yeah, and I trust it. You know, it's great quality. Everything's been great. All the Velcro, like you figure, like you keep making it come off and stuff like that, and it doesn't wear out. Everything stayed true, you know, everything really, and it doesn't leak at all. I mean, they advertise that it's sort of waterproof, but nothing drips. No, there's no drips when it rains. The floor might get wet just from seepage from the grass and stuff like that, but it just adds humidity for when you're in here, so it's kind of great. And but yeah, I'll just take a little guide switch here and like, bear with me. So this is my setup in here. We did paver floor, just easy paver floor. I went to the hardware store and got some nice pavers, flattened it, sanded it, all that good stuff. I got these wooden chairs, Amazon, 4-pack, $100. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Got some rocks down here that was in the previous segment. I just have it there for drippage, if there's any drippage or whatever, just for added humidity, and just so the stove don't kind of get like, you know, just water on it and stuff. And temperature gauge, Amazon, $20. What's that? Yeah, all these vents open too, which is kind of great. It's like a little. I didn't even see this when I first bought it. I didn't realize that obviously they roll up and stuff like that. But there's like little Velcro stuff up here on the ceiling, so it catches and it will hold your windows open, which is kind of great. Another vent too. Also, you can plug the sauna stove through here. But I bought the Intech 2.0, so it's the bigger stove of the three. We get colder winters in Ohio, so I figured that, and it's heavier steel as well, so I figured that would hold up better than just the standard whatever they offered the previous model. And then this is the sauna, the steam generator as well. It's just literally just pour water in here, and it, like I said, it siphons up, and it's great. It's easy install, super easy. Pick your old pipe up, set this in, have two people, have your wife or somebody help you, hold this one up, and then set this one down and set it right on top. That's it. It's done. You don't need to take any links out or anything like that. You just literally pick it up and you're done. So, and it's great. And like I said, I cut my splits tiny just for like my little cheater woods and stuff like that, just to add a little bit of heat. And after that, I get a nice bed of coals bed. And then Serge also included these in my package because I waited for, like I said, literally it was like a month and a half, 2 months. So, which is great. It's cute. You know, it is what it is. I love it. And like it's got windows back in the back as well. So we got 2 nice little windows, and then venters as well. We got vent right here on this side as well. This is the opposite side, so bang bang. There's the other one, and then vents on the floor, which is great. The floor stays pretty cool, so all your heat's like half to 3/4 up into the sauna. So when you stand up, it's obviously hotter up there. It's almost unbearable sometimes. So I got it actually the first day I got this. I got it on a Saturday, and it was just too late to get in, and we had a party going on or something like that, and got in here the morning after my birthday, Sunday morning, and I was just stuffing wood in it, not really realizing more is better. No, I think it was about 250 degrees in here, and I lasted about 10 minutes, and it was just, it was too much. So hated it, came to appreciate it and love it. So. Like I said, it's just craftsmanship is just wonderful. This stove is fantastic. There's, like I said, I had issues with the other stove, previous company. It would just pile up with smoke, and it just wouldn't force out good. Like it just never got enough oxygen. Plenty of oxygen. Firebox burns real good. I mean, it's down to just ash. I mean, it's just ash, which is great. Nice little ash bottom on the bottom, and then I control. Stuff they don't tell you in the videos and stuff like that, where I control all my fire. Basically, I just shut my door, and I use my door, or my ash drawer, as my damper. So if I want it to be a colder, obviously you shut it, and if you want it hotter, you just open it. More oxygen, obviously. And if you even want it hotter, you can just crack your door, run it a little cracked. But yeah, everything has been like great. And here's the outside of the tent. They came with it come with rope Obviously, I'm not going to put that in the yard where I'm mowing the grass and stuff, but I just put little paver blocks on my corners, and everything holds up good. Yeah, and I think total setup time was literally throw it out of the box and let it stand itself up. It was 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So obviously the stove was a little bit more, but no screws, no bolts. Everything was held on by like little pressure clips for the legs, and that was the hardest part. Sorry, the sun's probably in your guys' eyes right now, but everything was great. I mean, everything was smooth. Serge was wonderful over there. He was just great. He kept me on the up when stuff was coming in. I'm one of those guys that, like, hey guy, like I got this, like where's it at? And he had reassured, you know. It was just great. He kept in contact. He did a good job. I'm pretty impressed with it. So
Shipping information right away.
yeah, shipping was right away. My wife's helping me. She's in the background here. I'll give you a little. There we are. So we're just hope this was a help for somebody wanting to purchase. Oh, and it is 61 long, 61 wide, and then 61 tall. So, and we had my family of 5 in here. We have 3 little ones, 10, 9, and 6, and we fit just fine. 4 chairs, 5 chairs, and we would fit just fine. So any questions, please reach out. Have a great day.